Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster campaign playing as Warriors of Chaos. The goal of this one here is basically saving Private Sigvald. Sigvald's in a situation where he pushed in way too deep. I think he just blew up Karak Ziflin, and he's about to come under attack by two Empire armies that will just wreck him silly. And so the guy has basically said, just get him out of there somehow. You know, he couldn't find a way out, and so he's called me in to try and do it. Now, there's loads of complications with this. We can't move because he's just blown up a settlement. But if we withdrew in this direction, we're still going to be caught by their army again. And also, if we stand and fight, and even if we win, we have to keep in mind that they are here as well. And while they're not a huge concern, if we get obliterated in these against the Empire, that army there might just be too much for us to handle. Another problem is that the Chaos Sorcerer, the only unit in this army here that has a chance of turning the tide, is badly damaged, so I have to really try not to get him damaged, or get him killed. So the situation is really bad. His other armies don't seem to be in any problems. Now there's a lot I can do to pick apart this army. Basically, I've played quite a few Chaos campaigns, and I gotta say that just melee infantry in general are just not the way to go playing as Chaos, because it's not that they're not strong, they are. It's that the Empire is good at dealing with them because of how many armies they get. You basically will go up against situations where you're going to be outnumbered. And melee infantry, they just don't perform well in this situation because the enemy will lock you down and blow you up with like Hellstorm rocket batteries. And so even though these guys are really strong, they're basically worthless. Anyway, oh boy, this is even worse than I thought. Well, we'll just do the best we can. So, in this particular battle here, we don't need to win it, as long as we don't take any damage. I'm going to be super defensive and just try to do as much damage to them with magic as possible. It's good that it's a river crossing. You stand here, you stand here. I don't know what we're going to do with you right now. But here's a fun fact about how the maps work in Warhammer 2. So this map here normally would have trees. You can see the trees are here based on the map, right? Well, the trees on the map are really just graphics. The game doesn't give a shit if there's trees there or not, in terms of, you know, hiding. In order to make it available for units to hide in, Creative Assembly has to basically mark an area of the map as basically stating this is a forest. Because I'm sure some of you have seen areas where there might be a clump of trees, you put troops in there and they won't hide. It's because the area is not marked as a forest. Now, this area here might have had all of its trees removed due to the chaos corruption, but the area is still marked as a forest, so they can still hide. So that's what we want them to do, just go over there and hide. Alright, I want you to stand as far back as possible, because I still want him to use up his ammo, but once they've started crossing, we want them to come over here, which will buy us more time for these guys to just sit here, because that'll give us more time to generate magic. There's so many Luminarchs of Hysh as well, and they reduce your recharge rate. But it's not a case of it stacks. Only one of them has to be on the battlefield in order to get the Locust of Hysh. And if you have a look at what difference it makes, so normally we should be getting 1 recharge per 6 seconds. So it's basically reduced our recharge rate by 25%, which is pretty significant. But in order to get rid of that, I'd have to destroy all 7 Luminarchs, and I don't see that happening.
Imbibe their souls.
What is this guy doing? I don't really have a problem with it. It might be a good idea to get rid of him, actually, because he's a flying dude. He could be a big nuisance for us in the next battle. If he's just standing still, it'll be easy to get him. Okay, that did 300 damage, so that means I'd take about 11 shots to kill him. Which is shit. We've got enough winds of magic, but then I wouldn't have enough for anything else. So don't do that again, basically. I reckon flamestorming their melee infantry when they're coming across here would be good. Now the thing is, their melee infantry is actually not that much of a concern for us. Our guys will easily beat them in melee, not a problem. But we can do the most damage to them with our spells at the lowest cost. You know, Fireball is just not an effective spell, and whilst it would certainly be good to take out a Luminarch or two, it will require a lot of magic. It probably might require about 7 shots in order to kill them. And it's a lot of winds of magic, and we don't have a whole lot. Alright. Watch out for that great cannon over there as well. Alright, let's get in here and hope that we don't get hit. I can see one starting to shoot at us, but it's easy enough to dodge Luminarch fire if it's only Luminarch fire. Need to get a little bit closer. There we go. Shit. And it just didn't quite go the direction that we wanted. We're also under Hellblast of Oligon Fire. That's not good. That's harder to dodge. Lost about 100 health. We killed 60. That's, you know, what, 2/3 of a unit they're dead. Now, I believe Luminarchs have longer range than Hellblast of Oligons. Yeah, it's a shame that that Flamestorm just didn't go the direction we wanted it to. What are those? Grenade launchers, okay. Not that big of a deal right in this battle, but will certainly be a concern in the next one. So, I'll try to get the Hell Cannon to get rid of them if possible. Don't think Fireball's a good idea. I want to go in for another Fire Flamestorm, but I have to get in close to do that, which is a problem. Fuck. God damn it! There we go. Basically, what you need to do is make sure you're moving when you start casting the spell. If you're stationary, then you have to stay stationary during the... Good, that looks like a much better cast. Definitely took some damage, but they took a lot more. If we can... Shit. If we can try to do enough damage to them that the bounce of power might actually be... Oh god, that was close. Might actually be considered close to being in our... just even. They might not pursue us in the next fight. Because we don't need to win this fight, we just need to survive. Also, it would help that if we do have to fight in the next battle, it would be good if they were damaged enough that we could actually win it. Like this one here, we're never going to win this fight. Even though that was a really good cast, and the bounce of power is not horrendous, these guys are not bounce power shifters. They're not going to be able to shift the bounce power enough to turn the tide for us. Not unless I waste... Shit. Not unless I waste all of their ammo, which... That's not going to be easy to do. It's not impossible. Damn it, Empire Great Cannons. Now when it comes to the Empire Artillery, you kind of have to waste their ammunition types one at a time. So don't try to waste them all at once, because all of these different artillery have different methods of dodging. So with Great Cannons, for example, moving erratically works pretty well. But when it comes to Luminarchs, moving erratically is actually really, really bad. You'll get hit. Okay, this could actually work for us because the Hell Cannon could shoot at it. So if you're under fire by both Great Cannons and Luminarchs, you need to get out of range of the Luminarchs and just waste the ammunition of the Hell Cannons first. They're making it so that I can't get close there. If you miss another shot, I'm going to turn you off fire at will.
Chaos Sorcerer, Moving! Going! Moving! Going! Moving!
Okay, so we're out of range of the Luminarchs. We're just getting shot by Hellstorm rocket batteries and the... Actually, you know what? If we're going to have anyone dodge the shots, have you do it, because you are far less important than him. God damn it, I got hit. Far less important. Problem is now I've got enough winds of magic to cast something, but I can't get close enough. Might even might even be better if I come over here and have them turn around a little bit.
Now, blood for the blood god. Quickly. Now. Quickly. Now. They will suffer.
Okay. It's working. We just got to be patient with this kind of situation here.
Now. Quickly. Now.
So,
Quickly. Now. Quickly. Now. Quickly. On them all.
what are they doing to us?
Now. Quickly.
Alright. Yeah, don't be moving erratically while this is coming in.
I need souls. Now. Quickly. Now. Quickly.
Because the thing is, the AI will not try to find your hidden units, while some of your units are visible. This is why you hide the units that you don't want to use right now, and just keep one visible, one mobile unit visible, and then they do this. Because they have no idea what to do. They're like, oh, he's got 2 flying units and an artillery piece, what are we doing?
Quickly. Now. Quickly. Now. Quickly. Now. Quickly.
Trying to waste Hellblaster volley gun ammo is not really an ideal situation.
Be despoiled. Now.
I'm mostly just trying to waste the ammunition of the great cannons. I don't care about the Hellstorm rocket batteries that much, apart from the fact that they will wreck our infantry.
Now.
Okay, this is good, because all the artillery's lagging behind.
Now.
We might be able to fly back over there and pop down another flamestorm. I'm going to do that, actually. Get over there.
At your command.
Can't command them both efficiently, so I'm just going to focus on him. Get round over here, because that captain there could wreck me if I'm not careful. There's Luminarch in the distance there.
Going. Moving. Going.
And he's coming for me. We gotta get out.
This world dies. Moving. Going. Moving.
Oh, I got hit with the Luminarch shot. That's not good.
Going.
Okay, time to leave the battlefield, I think. Yeah, a little bit of a gift from me to you.
Dead. Bleed magic. Chaos sorcerer.
I would have liked to have used more magic, but he got 400 kills. That'll have to do.
Exalted hero.
Right, what's he gonna do now? He's coming after you. You should be able to beat him in melee, but let's just move a little bit more over this way first. Alright, get out. They withdrew. They'll still be active next time. They took some damage, but it doesn't matter.
What? Does Slanesh hear us? Now. Quickly. Now. Fight.
Okay. There goes our magic for now. But he's doing pretty well here. Good. Getting rid of this unit will make it easier for us in the next battle for sure for the Flamer. Well, he's not dead, but at least he's left the battlefield. Okay. What could we do now? So we've killed 600 of their 1,600 units. Bounce power is still not in our favor. What do we do now? If I go charging in here to try to kill any individual one of these units, it will backfire on me big time. Now I think is a time for us to just basically call it and be like, okay, I've done damage to them, time to leave. We'll see if they pursue. Alright, hopefully we get to keep the Hell Cannon. Yeah, it didn't have that much damage done to it. 500 kills with the wizard. That last little burning head must have done a lot more damage. I was just like, well, I've got the magic I might as well cast because I'm out of here. It was the only spell I could think of casting and it actually managed to hit them. Okay, good. We kept the Hell Cannon. We lost... Oh, no, not the War Banner. Oh, Alt F4. Alright. So let's see if they'll pursue. They still want to pursue. So this time we have to win. Oh! Oh! Oh, they didn't pursue! Oh my god. Okay, we have a chance to get out. Because the guy said that if he withdrew, they attacked him again. You couldn't withdraw. Even though we lost, we won. Oh no! Shit. Okay. This isn't necessarily that bad because the enemy reinforcements are coming from our rear, right? We might be able to take them out immediately. Ugh! What a shit situation you got yourself into. I thought it was solved. I was like, cool. Oh, my job's done with losing. But I managed to save it. But nope. The game's thrown a curveball at us. He recruited a lot of units. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright. Luckily, dwarves are super slow. So the Empire is going to come in over here. And their artillery is going to count for nothing. Which is just fan-fucking-tastic. He didn't even look like he took much damage. I'm a bit cautious about you.
Tremble, mortals.
Alright, let's see here.
Chosen.
Just get in there right now and lock that shit down.
Teaches many glory. Chosen. Blooded. Slanishes converse. Going.
Keep him out of there, I think. Just for now.
Nurgled pestilent glory. Chosen. Slay every mortal.
We gotta get someone in on those Hellstorm rocket batteries. Fuck it, I'm gonna need your help.
Carnage. Vengeance many glories. Seas of blood. Time to destroy.
Maybe I'm not actually. Your Hell Cannon might get screwed up there.
Exalted hero.
I'll try to get over there to help it.
Arcane torment awaits. Exalted hero. My magic is ready. Cinches many glories. Kill them all. I am channeling.
Alright, and you can only release... Jeez. Option to withdraw is not available to us.
Chosen. For the Chaos Gods. What? Kill them all! Move! I will rise.
Okay. Just trying to think what to do. Fireball this dude here if you can.
Your mortal
Good, we got all this shit in melee, and the dwarves are basically just sitting there watching.
imbibe their souls. Weaklings! Obliterate them.
Oh, where are you?
My God.
This is a problem here.
All will be despoiled.
Oh shit! Oh, my fucking wizard.
Going. Moving. Going. At your command. Finch's will. Moving. Chosen. The gods demand it.
Alright, Bouncer Power's improved a lot, but not enough to get a win yet. Ah, shit, it's been destroyed. Just move him back.
Perfection on them. I bring a tempest. Chaos comes.
Shit, the enemy cannons are by far the biggest problems. Stand back. Everyone stand back now. The Empire forces have been beaten. I really need to get rid of this motherfucker here.
For the changer. I want
God damn, Exalted Hero's getting shot. Part of the problem is I can't even see the shots coming in from the cannons. And the Luminarch there has not been destroyed. God damn it.
exalted hero. Chosen. Quickly. Now. I do as you bid. All will be hell.
Alright, we gotta get back. Get back. Ugh. No. Go for the Luminarch.
Feels true power. Reality bends. Going.
Okay, Bouncer Power's not horrendous. I mean, it's bad. It's not horrendous, though. Hopefully that breaks it.
Imbibe their souls.
It did. Just leave the battlefield, please. I don't think this guy here is immortal, but I just don't know, because it's not my campaign. Alright, let's get out of this spot here. I can't withdraw you. Just go hide somewhere. You can't hide. Biggest problems by far, those fucking cannons. Alright. Oh, yeah. Stressful. Stressful. Okay. What are we gonna do here?
Faction on them.
If we're gonna waste their ammo, I think the best person to use it with, oh god, is Sigvald.
Chaos sorcerer. Run, you dogs. Chosen. Going. At your command.
I'm gonna have to try to get one last fireball in on that. The great thing here as well is that if we win, the that Empire army should be destroyed because it's on force march.
Sigvald. Chosen. Move up. My soul is my own. Sorceress might. Going. Charge them. Chaos sorcerer. Move. Going. Take this.
Shit. So fingers crossed that actually bloody works. You motherfucker.
Chaos come.
There was a fucker's mother, more motherfucking piece of shit.
Arcane torment awaits. Now.
I've just contracted
Star.
contagious Tourette syndrome because of that.
I wield forces from the god of magic. Reincarnate.
Ugh!
Mortal fool.
We don't have any other missile units.
Moving. Going. Ha! Very well. Chaos sorcerer. Moving. All will be despoiled. Chaos sorcerer.
I have to get in closer.
Mortals.
God damn it. Get rid of that one Luminarch, please.
Immortal caress. Let us bring about
Oh, he did it, he did it. Okay, let's get Sigvald out. Okay, good job, Siggy. You did what magic couldn't.
will reign. Run, you dogs. I am
Oh my god. Okay, get over there, get over there.
faster. Our blades hunger. Chaos is magic to greatness. Flay them.
Careful, because he's in range of the artillery and I can't see those shots coming in.
That's what the masters bid.
I reckon cannons are one of the hardest things to dodge.
Chaos.
If we lost him, we're in trouble.
Chaos comes.
If we're gonna turn the tide here, we need our magic.
Yes.
Alright, he's no real concern anymore. Okay,
Charge them.
let's get him over to here. There's no timer on this battle either.
Charge. Chaos sorcerer. My magic is ready.
Alright, damn it. If only he didn't take so much damage. I think we're better off. If we're gonna waste anyone's ammo, or use anything to waste its ammo, we should use a unit that's not gonna be particularly helpful. Chosen with help. God damn it.
Finches will. Chosen.
They don't have that much ammo left on their artillery.
Chosen. Move fast. Yes.
Okay.
So be it.
I don't even know why they're bothering even trying to shoot that. It's bad target. Yeah, you can't hide, but just stay out of the way now. Otherwise the unit gets wiped out. Yeah, okay. If it wasn't for the cannons, this would be so much easier. Alright, we're gonna have to really stand our ground at the back of the line here. I think.
Do not fail me. Running. For the chaos god. Chaos.
God damn it. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, we're out of range of the artillery. It's okay. Just stay over there for now. I really can't justify bringing them in until the enemy artillery's been used up. As long as we don't blob up, I don't think those cannons are gonna do like a monstrous amount of damage. Another thing to consider is that we're all melee infantry that's all more or less armor piercing. I say more or less because they're not technically armor piercing. These are basic dwarfs. We should be able to beat them in melee. Of course, there's some gunners and stuff in there. That's definitely going to be a problem. I really wish the hell cannon didn't get destroyed.
Begin the
You know what I should have done? I should have left it over here, but I don't know. What's done is done. The problem is, I know that they're going to target our most valuable and most vulnerable unit if I send him in there.
My god's call.
I might just have to charge on in. It's not ideal at all. Not ideal at all. This is not what we should be trying to do. And as for you, I really don't want you to die. I really don't, but I need you to take out that cannon.
My dark prince calls. Faster.
Shit. If we lost Sigvald right now, that'd be really bad. Just keep him back for now.
Charge! Now! Feeding the dark gods.
I need a good flamestorm to come in.
Going. Moving.
We're losing balance of power.
Going.
Thing is, it's not like the dwarves are bad in melee. They're really good.
Finches boom.
But I'll see what I can do with some magic.
Tremble, mortals. Chosen. Anarchy for all. Tremble, mortals. Chaos sorcerer. Hero of
This guy might actually make it there.
Attend me. For chaos.
All I can do is hope that our guys more or less fight to the death. Quite blobbed there.
Magic. Arcane torment awaits.
Not going to overcast it, run the risk of him dying.
Balefire. Yes. Destroy them. Chaos is magic.
Alright, over here there's a situation where we've got some units, but there's way more of theirs than ours. The bouncer power turned around a little bit. A little bit. Alright, they're running out of ammo with the artillery. Luckily the guns aren't even trying to hit us. We got way too many units fighting like one troop here. We need to move out. Go for the missile units. Because they're just bogging us down a lot. He did well there. Bouncer power starting to shift.
Imbibe their souls.
Sigvald the Magnificent.
Not sure what to do. I could use this spell as well. I might just save up the Winds of Magic for the time being. Okay, you don't need to focus on that one. That one's just as good as dead anyway. Wipe that out.
Honor the dark gods.
The Geld Prince speaks. Attack the mortals!
It's good to see our guys are more or less fighting to the death. Come over here. I need you to get rid of that.
I am champion. All will be
Get him to just run down units that have already broken. That might come back. Bouncer power's even. We might actually win this. Fucking hell. Hopefully no more attacks over the end turn. Next time, be a bit more cautious. God damn it. Or just recruit a better army.
We want their eyes!
We fight for our homes against
Okay, this guy here is not fighting. Get over there. I think the Empire forces have been eliminated. For you. Yeah, you... Just be careful. We don't want him to die.
My magic is ready.
Okay, we're winning.
All will be hell. Chaos, the only master. Destroy death. I am exalted. Chosen. Hero of chaos.
Well, you have to replace a lot of these units, but at least your horde might just survive. It's not over yet. We still got to get you out. Still that other Empire army. Although it does look like past Blackstone Post, everything's demolished. We might be able to send Archaon to come and bail Siggy out. Now, even just accumulating Winds of Magic will give us Bouncer power, even if I don't cast anything. But if I was going to cast anything right now, I think I'd cast a Piercing Bolts of Burning right there. And that's the last of our wins. This might just be enough needed to get the army loss penalty for us. Told you. I know how this game works. More or less. Breathe in. And out. Alright, good. Fucking stress. You guys are gonna give me a fucking heart attack. If we had stood and fought, even just a little bit longer at the first fight, we wouldn't have won this one. We won this by such a small margin. The most important thing is, of course, the heroes are still alive. So 3 units of Chosen are gone. They only take 1 turn to recruit, so not that big of a deal. We could easily finish off this army. And that one there, since it was on forced march, it's dead. Thank fuck. Alright, we survived to the next turn. Yeah, are we done? Can we get out of this now? Are we done with this? Let's have a look. Alright, so we get a bit of recovery. That army there, of course, didn't get any recovery, but it's probably still too much for us to handle. If we made a run for it out this way, we should be fine. Let's have a look at these guys. He's not immortal. This one is immortal. Okay, well, I'm assuming he is. Yeah, he's immortal. No levels up gained, and we lost that banner, but, you know, we got the brass cleaver, and that'd actually be really good for him. Because that's a really good weapon. Infernal Dominance, good boy. Ah, naughty. He's not Infernal Dominance. It's alright.
For chaos.
Yeah, you really need to just hightail it out of there.
Bring ruin.
I don't think the dwarves are going to pursue.
Do you take me for
And honestly, the dwarves aren't a huge concern.
I am Slanesh's scion.
But what if there's other forces coming around over here? We need to send scouts to go and check.
Avert your eyes.
I need to go check ahead here. Because what if they're coming down this way? I might need to come towards Kolek. I need to know.
the gods direct me?
I can't.
Fucking I knew it. If we went up that way, we're dead. Okay.
Witness.
Hightail it to Kolek, I think. Alright. How far can he move? Fuck, he's on the other side.
You dare.
Alright. We can force march to here. What do you got on Kolek? Kolek will protect you.
The gods of chaos.
Never.
If we single march to there, we'll get caught. We're gonna have to force march to here.
Come. Dark Prince wishes.
And then Kolek can show up, yeah? Yep. Okay.
Are you a god?
Kolek, daddy, please save me. Oh, hang on. Before we do that,
The gods
let me just check that there's no other enemies in the way here. No, we're good.
dominance. Never stop.
This is why scouting's so important.
For chaos.
Alright. Probably actually should have had him explore that ruin just to get experience. Alright, let's have a look at this one. Level 40. Kolek's level 40. Cool.
Dominance.
Alright, if Kolek stands here... Hang on, they don't... What if they have lightning strike? Let me just check. That guy probably can't reach, and... no, he can't reach. And... no lightning strike, and... they definitely don't have lightning strike, so you're okay. You can come here. And in camp.
I'm the mountain.
So that you can get this other thing that you're building done. Is that really what you should be building? Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. That's correct. This horde has been built correctly. This one here, no. You should get rid of this. Are you ever going to recruit marauders again? What you need is some shaggers. Alright, and then you've got Archaon. He's just doing his thing. Obviously, what minute? You want to destroy Vangeel. Why do you have this here? You destroyed it with Kolek. I'm assuming you started this campaign with Kolek? Yeah, you did. Herald of the Tempest. Ambush defense chance minus 20%. Ooh, that's okay. Chaos is not really super susceptible to ambushes. How's this army look? Yeah, it's... honestly, you should get Shaggers. But whatever. I mean, you've only got 1.3 million gold. How have you gone with all this? Just whatever, you can always change it later. Or were you trying to blow up Corone? How strong are they? Not very. Given what Sigvald just went through, it might be an idea.
Speak no lies, chaos filth, but I will know them.
Yeah, it might be an idea to go for the small. Because what if you get into the exact same situation with Archaon? Because I kind of just want to send this back now, but I'm not sure about about this. I just need to survive one more turn. And you don't have a siege attacker in this army anyway. The hell? You don't have a siege? Well, you can get one. I'm just thinking, what if some of these units might be better off in Sigvald's hands? And Gilles Garrison's super weak. I mean, you could beat that. I mean, and it does say that that's what you wanted to go for. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. Let us give a siege attacker. I mean, it won't take long, but I don't think we should auto-resolve it. God, what a nightmare. What an absolute fucking nightmare getting out of that situation. Holy shit.
What? There goes pestilent glory.
Oh, Chaos Knights aren't going to do shit. Neither are they, actually.
Chaos sorcerer. Mortal fool. Chosen. Slanish's desire.
Also, another thing to consider, that if you're going to play on large unit scale, infantry are less effective the smaller the unit scale. I get that Creative Assembly said that the game is balanced for large unit scale, but I just don't agree with that. I just don't think it is balanced on large unit scale. I think it's balanced on ultra. But you know, what do I know? One thing I can definitely tell you, it is not balanced on small unit scale. Not in the slightest. I can't exactly dodge. Okay, actually, I can put them in the blind spot over here. We should be capturing this any moment. There we go. So it doesn't really matter. They didn't take any casualties, so it's okay. But yeah, one big recommendation for this campaign: you have got so much money that you are basically never going to run out. Do yourself the biggest favor you're ever going to do for this campaign, and start phasing out all of your infantry for Shaggoths. You will roll over everyone with ease. Just waiting for everyone else to finish before we send them down on the Knights of the Realm. Archaeon hasn't broken through the gate yet either. Doesn't really matter. Good. Nice easy fight. We probably could have destroyed Corone, but I'm just concerned that there's enemy reinforcements at Marienburg, as in the Empire. And if we're standing here, you're safe. Okay? I don't want to send this back and be like, "Oh, you screwed me by attacking Corone." It's like, well, right there, it seemed obvious. At least I know you're going to be safe here, and I'd rather play it safe because you don't need the money. And these guys, you just come back here next turn, or soon after. I mean, you don't need the money, but, you know, money's money. Alright. There is virtually no way that they can catch us. Because if we can't see them here, even if they're like standing right there and they come and attack us, you should be able to withdraw. And this army is much better than Sigvald's. And at least that pays for the... You got the Sword of Cain too. Oh yeah, they're not getting through here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, seems pretty obvious what to go down here. And what did I end up researching? Well, you do seem to have some hell cannons. Melee attack for chosen units. Look, I don't... You've already researched all the good stuff anyway. So looking at your bonuses, recruitment costs for Dragon Ogre units. Alright, let me just see. I mean, you can recruit Dragon Ogre Shaggus literally for free. Like, not doing this just seems criminal. I mean, so what if they cost 110 in upkeep? So what? Alright. I want Sigvald to...
Onward to destruction.
No, he doesn't have movement. Okay, that's fine. Look, just get through. You can always just cancel that if that's not what you want. Alright, if they don't pursue over this end turn, Sigvald is safe. So what's it gonna be? What in the fuck is this? You have the same enemies. Look, no. This is weird. I've never seen this before. Look. You'll be able to offer to them again over your next turn, if you want. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, you're not likely to be fighting them any... Look, I don't know if you declared war on them recently, so I don't want to lose your reliability, because that will hurt you. So, again, I don't know how the previous, like, 8 turns of your campaign went. So... Alright, we are safe. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was pretty sure we were safe, but you are now definitely safe. Now, when it comes to this guy here, I think they just searched that. Yeah, but you can search it as well. Probably go and search a couple of ruins. For one thing, it's good for... It's just easy levels up. And if you really want to get that immortality as soon as possible. And what I would highly recommend in this army here is just have Kolek recruit Shaggus, transfer them into Sigvald. I know that they'll be expensive, but, like, just build this. Like, just do it. You've got so much money. Having a deficit of, like, minus 20,000 per turn with Chaos is not that big of a deal if you've got, like, 5 armies running around with Shaggus. I'm not going to do that for you. You can take it from here. But Sigvald has been saved. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.